So look, bro, I've been hearing what y'all been saying, bro. Lower the volume. I got y'all. You feel me, my real? So I'm gonna tell y'all about my worst ass whooping, my boy. So look, bro. This happened when I was 8 years old. It was me, my older brother, my mom, and my dad. My older brother, he was like 14 at this time, right? So we was going to hometown buffet. And remind you, I'm like the golden child, bro. Like, I didn't really get in trouble. You feel me? They didn't really whip me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, at this point in time, I thought I couldn't do no wrong, to be honest with y'all. So we had ended up going to hometown buffet. And I don't know what it was, bro, but my brother had got in trouble earlier that day. He had got in trouble, so he was already, like, they was already shutting him down. So we had went or whatever, and if y'all know how hometown buffet work, it's like a buffet, it's kind of like it's a buffet, but you get up and get your own food, and, you know, you come back and sit down. So whatever, bro, we had got our table, we had all went, got our food, came back. And now this is where shit took a left turn. So we was praying before we ate, bro. And I ain't gonna lie to you, fool. I let that motherfucker rip, right? But I didn't say nothing. And my dad was like, who did it? And me and my brother, we both looked at each other. And then I was like, I ain't gonna say it. Like, you feel me? I was like, I'm not saying nothing. And he didn't say nothing. Right? So my dad, he was just quiet. And one thing about my dad, when he get quiet, he really get the process and shit. You feel me? Like he really started looking around, and like he had tried putting the pieces together. So anyway, we going by everything cool, right? So then, bro, he ended up doing that shit again, my brother. Now my brother ended up, you feel me? He let that motherfucker rip again. And remind you, and my mom was like, ooh, who did that? Like, my mom make hella reactions about this shit. And like, she was low-key, like, she was overdoing it. She was like, y'all nasty. But like, this shit wasn't a joke though. Like, she was being dead ass. And I'm looking at my brother, I'm like, nigga, I didn't do that one. I'm like, oh God in heaven, I didn't do that one. So my dad, he put his fork down. He was like, hey, don't worry about it. I got y'all when we get home. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, nigga, I look at my brother, I'm like, he talking about you. He ain't talking about me. Like, bro, at this point, I swear to y'all, I have never been whooped. I have never got in trouble, like, no serious trouble. Like, I'm genuinely looking at my brother like, he's talking about you. And my brother like, yeah, bro, probably. Like, my brother, he already accepted defeat. They been whooping on him so bad, he already just threw in the towel and said, like, you feel me? Like, he already knew it was coming. Me, I was still fresh to it. I believe, you know, I could Rico Suave my way out of all type of shit. So we end up get done eating, bro. We go back to the car. Now, remind you, my mom like, oh yeah, it's okay. Like, you know, she like reiterating what my dad said. My dad just said, I got y'all when we get home, and he left it at that. And my mom, she keep going on and on and on. And I tell my mom, I was like, yeah, mom, I'm sorry and I love you. She was like, oh, I love you too, but that ain't gonna save you from this ass whooping. But in the back of my head, I see my brother get his ass whooped by my mom. I'm like, it's not as bad as my dad. Because my mom get to hold your wrist and do a ring around the rosy and shit. Like, you trying to run, but she got your wrist and she just, you know, but her shit is quick though. Like, it didn't even look like when she gave you a whipping, it really didn't hurt. It just was a little sting. So I'm like, at worst, I'm looking at her, I'm like, what is you tripping for? Like, nigga, you about to get off scot-free. Like, mom about to whip you. Everything is about to go smooth, right? Like, we still gonna get on the video game later. Like, bro, this is when like Black Ops 2 was like, what's Black Ops 1? It was either Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1, bro. We were spamming that. But what happened was we had got to the house. It reminds you, everything cool, bro. So we go to our room, right? I'm just chilling, bro. I had to be on my PSP at this time, right? Because the PlayStation was in the living room. So I was on my PSP playing the game, and then the lights turned off. Like, well, our room light was on, but the way our apartment was set up, you could see if the living room lights was turned off. Right? So the living room lights turned off, and now, nigga, I hear belts dangling. I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I heard that shit. I was like, ooh, shit. I was like, damn. I was like, nigga, you about to get it. I'm laughing at him. I'm like, nigga, they about to whoop your ass, fool. Right? So my dad, he called my brother, right? My brother go in there, right? I'm thinking this is gonna be a little talk. Boy. And I look, cause I'm peeking out the door. My scary ass, I'm peeking out the door and shit. Like, come on, well, it ain't gonna be that bad. It's not. Like, it's not, cause at this time I'm still thinking my mom is gonna whoop him. Nigga, all I see is him and my dad, and I see this thick ass Jamaican belt full. Oh my God, that motherfucker was white with leather on it, bro. That motherfucker had to be like the WBC heavyweight championship or some shit, bro. That motherfucker was thick as fuck, nigga. I was like, damn. I was like, nigga, what are you about to do with that? Bro, kid you not, bro. I closed the door, bro. Swear to God, like, I'm on the other side of the door, and I'm just listening now. Bro, when I tell you my dad gave it to my brother, bro, oh my God, fool. No homo, though. No homo, but like, bro, all I hear is, bro, my brother said, please, no. I'm like, damn, nigga. I'm like, fuck, the homie get his shit whooped on. So anyway, my brother, he run his scary ass back in the room and shit. Like, this nigga literally full on sprinting back in the room, hop in the bed, put the covers over his head. I'm like, nigga, you 14, what the right? And I'm just laughing and shit, right? Bro, I swear to God, all I hear is my dad say, Jalen, come here. Nigga, I damn near dropped. Nigga, I dropped my PSP and shit. I'm like, what? Nigga, I'm getting nervous. Bro, I swear to God, nigga. When I heard him say my name, I had to take the meanest shit of my life, bro. I had to, bro, because I knew it was some bullshit, bro. He called me in there. He said, come here, let me talk to you. Nigga. This nigga grabbed me by my shoulder. He said, you know, you always want to be a funny guy. You know, you always think something funny. And I don't want you to snitch on your brother or nothing. But since ain't nobody telling, all y'all about to get it. I said, what? Now, me, I ain't a snitch, bro. I ain't gonna be like, nah, he did. You feel me? I ain't gonna be that nigga. You feel me? So I was like, all right. I'm thinking my dad, he just gonna slap me on my wrist or pop me in the back of my head. Remind you, bro. Now, he didn't use the Jamaican belt on me. He used like some little bullshit ass belt, fool. But this shit embarrassing, fool. My dad, like the way he used to whoop us, fool, he would have us bend down and hold his ankles. So like, imagine me and you like face to face, right? And it's like a motherfucker like bend down and hold your ankles, and like he whooping you like this. So that's how he was whooping. He was like, don't move. Like, and, oh my God, bro. I remember that shit, fool, and I started crying real. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, fool. From that point on, I looked at my dad with so much more respect, fool, because I was like, nigga, I will never have that ass whooping happen again, fool. Like, I literally remember holding his ankles, and he just, But like, it wasn't even that long, bro. It had to be like, probably like 8 seconds, bro. 8 to 10 seconds, fool. It wasn't that bad, but shit, fool. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Like, and it didn't even hurt, was the craziest part. It didn't even hurt. It was just the fact that, like, nigga, it was none of that running or trying to cover your hand up or none of that. It was straight money shots. Just bow, bow, bow. Nigga, and I'm like, damn. And I go back in my room, right? And this the funniest shit, fool. My brother, he looking at me. He was like, bro, he was like, that shit didn't even hurt that bad, bro. He was like, he hit me with the real bro. I said, shut your scary ass up. Nigga, I was like, damn, I took my shit like a man. Now I dropped my nuts and my dad had to respect it. Before I took my ass with him. And then after we got whooped, my mom gonna come into the room and be like, y'all okay? Like, what? Like, you the one who insinuated it, though. Like, she was the one who was putting the extras on it. Because if you remember, bro, my dad, he just said, all right, watch when we get home. She was the one putting all the extras on it and shit, talking about, oh, yeah, that ain't gonna stop this ass whooping. I'm like, and I'm looking at her, I'm like, she dead ass wrong for that. You know, because she was the one who came in. She wanted to start giving motherfuckers hugs and shit, talking about it's going to be okay, and it wasn't that bad. I'm like, get up off me, man. Get up off me. Like, bro, oh, man, I remember that shit like it was no other, but yeah, bro, she was wrong, bro. And I ain't going to lie to y'all, too, bro. From that point on, look, when it came down to me getting whooped, I always chose my mom over my dad, bro. Any day of the week, bro. I don't care how bad it was. Give me my mom over my dad anytime. When it came to ass whoopings, I did not want to see my dad in that match, bro. I was solid off of that, bro. Cause like, yeah. Cause my mom would whoop us, but then she would go make us food and all type of shit, bro. So like, it is what it is, bro. But yeah, though, I probably would never do no shit like that again, though. I'm glad I was 8 and I ain't get the leather belt, fool. That shit would have been bad. The WBC belt, world champion of the world. Yeah. I wonder what happened to that belt, but real. That's probably my worst ass whooping. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next vid, bro. Like, comment, and subscribe, bro. Hey, I appreciate y'all for watching too, bros. We out.